Welcome to the Sally O'Neill podcast, where I get to be your clinical nutritionist for a quick snippet of time and take you through evidence-based topics and tools that will help you reach your goals faster and more sustainably than ever before. Now, my mission is to empower you with the juicy bits of my nutrition degree and experience in clinical practice so you can become the scientist of your own body, build a beautiful relationship with food and exercise, and then hopefully fire me because you're utterly self-sufficient with it. Now, exciting new flash, as today is the very first video episode of the pod. Now, as a girl boss, I'm always hustling and trying to make ways to improve this nutritional education experience for you. So for you visual learners out there, I've got you covered. It also means I'll be starting a YouTube channel. So if you love to consume content there, then please hit subscribe and you'll be able to join me for weekly lessons in the less biochem heavy version of my nutrition degree. The school of YouTube is totally where it's at. If it's not worth learning on YouTube, then it's probably not worth knowing. Now, I've always totally hated being on camera, which is a bit inconvenient when I use social media to share nutritional science. However, we don't get better at things if we don't practice and repeat them. So today is probably the worst video podcast I will ever do, and I really appreciate your patience while I master this new skill. Now, before we dive in today, I have a big favor to ask. If this podcast brings you any value, I would love your feedback with a 5-star rating if you haven't left us one yet already. Just a sentence or two about what you enjoyed would be so incredible for me. It really helps create more of what you love and brings you even more value to this community with bigger and better content each week. Now, I'm so excited you're here today, because we're diving into a topic that has been buzzing in the beauty and wellness world, and that is collagen. Now, I have done a podcast about this previously, but it's a topic super close to my heart, and it's not just because it's the only first video pod that we've done, but it's also my 38th birthday today, so healthy aging is at the forefront of my mind. Now, I think we've come to realize that collagen isn't just another passing fad, and I really want to equip you with an understanding about what supplemental collagen does and doesn't do, and whether it's something worth actually allocating your budget to. Now, we're going to cover the types, how it works, what collagen might be best suited to you, what to look for in a collagen supplement when you're out in the wild, foods that boost its production of collagen within your body, and things that might be destroying your collagen out in the real world. Ick. Okay, so today, let's talk about it. What is the big deal about collagen? We're going to start with the basics. So collagen is found in tissues throughout our bodies. It's literally everywhere. It's in your skin, bones, muscles, even in your blood vessels. So think of it as the scaffolding that keeps everything in place and keeping you looking fabulous. But here's the kicker. As we age, our collagen production starts to slow down. So depressing. Now, a study published in the Archives of Dermatological Research found that women's skin loses about 1% of its collagen per year after the age of 20. And by the time we hit menopause, so we're thinking like 50 years old, we're losing about 2% a year. No wonder those fine lines start creeping in, right? So the types of collagen we'll talk about now. Not all heroes wear capes. Let's break down the different types. There are at least 28 types, so I'm not going to bore you with all of them in today's episode, but we are going to focus on the 4 main types that are most relevant to you. So the type 1 collagen, this is the superstar of collagen world. It makes up about 90% of your body's collagen and is crucial for skin elasticity, bone strength, and even your nails. In the study of the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology, they found that women who had a type 1 collagen supplement for 8 weeks saw a significant improvement in skin elasticity. So we're sold already, right? And then type 2, this is your joint's best friend. It's the main component of your cartilage and can be a game changer if you're dealing with joint pain and stiffness. Type 2 collagen supplementation has been shown in studies to significantly reduce joint pain in athletes. Now, for me, this is the one that I want when arthritis perhaps starts to kick in or when my dodgy hip flares up. Type 3 is often found hanging out with type 1, their best mates, and it's really important for skin, muscles, blood vessels. It's number 1 sidekick, and it helps keep everything firm and bouncy. And then there's type 4. So this is the type that forms the basal lamina, which is basically the layer in your skin that helps with filtration hydration. So it's kind of like your skin's very own nightclub bouncer, and it decides what gets in and out, which is super useful, right? Especially if you're a girl who lives in the city or uses hair care products or is basically just trying to live a non-toxic life in a world full of pollutants and garbage. Type 4 is for you. What to look for in a collagen supplement. Now, I know you're thinking, Sal, please just tell me which one to buy. Now, just hold up, because they're not all created equally. Here's what you need to look out for when purchasing a collagen powder. So number one, I want you to consider the source. Always opt for supplements made from grass-fed or pasture-raised animals and wild-caught fish. So these sources are typically higher in quality, free of nasty additives and hormones that the food industry uses in cattle and farmed waters. The next is the type of collagen. So pay attention to the type. If you're after the glow from within look, go for supplements that contain types 1 and 3. If your joint health is your main concern, type 2 is your go-to. Type 3 is your best bet if your skin barrier is not amazing. The best and most effective product in collagen is hydrolyzed collagen, which is collagen that's been broken down into smaller peptides, making it easier for your body to absorb. Now, in a study of the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, they found that hydrolyzed collagen absorbed up to 90% in just a few hours after intake. So that to me is just great efficiency. And I also want you to pay attention to additional ingredients. So look for supplements that include vitamin C, which is collagen's best friend. It helps your body produce more of it naturally. Co-consuming them together will boost your body's own production, which is why some vegan collagen supplements actually have higher doses of vitamin C or high-dose vitamin C and actually no collagen in them, which is a little sneaky thing that the supplement companies do. Now, some supplements may also include hyaluronic acid, which I love for keeping skin hydrated. Now, I also want you to look for third-party testing. Always look for supplements that have been third-party tested so that you understand the quality and purity. You don't want any nasty surprises in your beauty routine. Let's talk food. So don't get me wrong, supplements can be really great, okay? But as a nutritionist, I'm all about using nutrients from whole foods where possible. Now, here are some really delicious ways of getting your collagen intake in naturally. Bone broth is my go-to. It's packed with amino acids. It helps boost collagen production, and it's really easy to make at home or to buy if you're short on time. Number 2 would be eating the whole animal. I know it sounds a bit caveman vibes, right? But it can really provide a healthy collagen-rich meal. The tougher cuts of meat, like the chuck steak and the brisket, are really high in collagen, and they're actually higher than the lean cuts that you probably would refer to normally. So slow cook them for a really beautiful collagen boost. Now, fish, especially the skin and the bones in fish, are packed with collagen. So next time you're having salmon, don't toss out the skin. It is a collagen goldmine, okay? That's my desert island food, salmon skin. I could eat bowls and bowls and bowls of the stuff. Egg whites. Not rich in actual collagen, it's rich in proline, which is an amino acid which is essential for collagen production. So it's going to help you produce more collagen internally. And then, as I've mentioned before, vitamin C rich foods, because it helps you produce more collagen. So think berries, leafy greens, anything that you love that's packed with vitamin C, lots and lots of fruit. And it's going to help you have fewer wrinkles and less age-related dry skin. Say less, nutritional science, say less. You need to avoid stuff that's going to break down your precious collagen that you have and work against us as we age. You've probably heard this a million times, but let's talk sugar and refined carbs. They're going to interfere with your collagen's ability to produce itself. So a high sugar diet can really accelerate skin aging. Not cool, we do not love, and the less processed treats we can have, the better. So sun exposure, you would already know this. I love a good beach day. I live 300 meters from Bondi Beach, so I'm not to talk, but I do love wearing SPF. I slather it on every day, even on cloudy days. At the moment, I'm using an SPF that has a beautiful shimmer to it. You put it in my foundation so it doesn't feel like I'm layering on that thick zinc. So please be sure to use a good SPF. And finally, no smoking or vaping, as if you needed another reason to quit. Smoking actually reduces collagen production and increases the breakdown of existing collagen, which significantly increases wrinkles and skin aging. So there you have it, okay? Everything you need to know about collagen. I hope you found this episode and this deep dive into collagen as fascinating as I did. And if you're loving these science-backed nutrition tips, please don't forget to subscribe to get notified about future episodes and leave us a review on whatever platform you prefer to consume content. Your support means the world to me and helps women discover this valuable information. Now, I must say, unless you're a client of mine in my my 80/20 programs. I am not your nutritionist, so please consult with your own health professional before making any changes to your diet or your supplement regime. And of course, if you would like to work with me directly to personalize and tailor this information to you and your lifestyle, the links are going to be for you ready in the show notes. And I'd love to hear from you. If you want to find me over on Instagram, I'm at the Fit Foodie blog, and you can DM me the word grocery and I will send you my viral shopping list with macro counted whole foods and balanced traits so you can get off the dieting yo-yo bandwagon for good. Now, as ever, thank you for your interest in nutritional science and for passing on any key learnings that you've picked up from this episode with your friends and family. I will see you next episode for your personal collagen action plan, where I'll tell you exactly how to apply this knowledge from lab into real life.